All right, here we go. We're back. It is Untitled. I'm your host, R. Jones, and of course, joining me is my main man from formerly of the. I always do this. Formerly of the Bronx, the BX, and he decided to take himself down south in North Carolina. Dominic Donaldo's in the house. How you doing, Dom?
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, R.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another glorious day. How's the weather been down there in the NC?
Nice. I mean, I was trying to explain that to the guy I was telling you about.
Yeah,
55, 56, that's the average temperature for us.
That's average?
And that's pretty good for February. I mean,
exactly.
For us, but.
Right. We've had it kind of balmy down here. I'm not going to lie, for a little something. I mean, you're going to get the mornings. It's going to be like 25, 27 degrees, whatever.
Yeah,
but as the day, and even that's not even really that cold, to you, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It depends if there's wind or not. But the day will progress. It'll turn to like 35, 40, 45. That, honestly, we've been very lucky. We've been very lucky.
I will say this, not to make this the Weather Channel show, but the East Coast, like you guys and where I used to be in PA, y'all been avoiding those heavy snowstorms for a few years now.
Right.
You might get a little something and then...
That's it. Exactly. You already know. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Like I said, it's crazy. Okay, well, you know what? So far, it's just two of us, but that's all right because I'm sure at some point we will be joined by our luminaries, of course, at some point during this broadcast. First thing, let's get into this first, man. We're going to get into a little NFL. I see your face already.
It's the subject.
Yeah, I see your face already on the subject. I just flashed on is offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy, the Mark Jackson of the NFL. I saw something to this extent, and I wanted to discuss it briefly or long, whatever the case may be. Bottom line, we're just going to discuss it. My first take on this is why isn't this guy getting those head coaching job opportunities? You know what I'm saying? And I got to be honest with you. I was doing some reading and whatnot, and it seems like he's not. Players don't consider him relatable. Now, yeah, I kind of had the same reaction.
Wow.
But you're relatable offensively. And again, as a head coach, your job isn't just supposed to be X's and O's. It's supposed to be relating to the players, dealing with the ownership as well, management. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a well-rounded relationship with that team organization, so to speak. And apparently his interpersonal skills, they're not kind of home to that overall, back and forth and relationship, I mean, I find it hilarious that you can't even get a OC job of all things where he excelled with Kansas City. And dare I say he had some success with the young kid, Sam Howell, early on in the season with Washington, So I don't know, man. I just think that, it's kind of a bum steer. Should I say that? Maybe I should. I just did. It's kind of a bum steer for him. So what are some of your initial thoughts?
You know what's weird? I always say this.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we had this conversation not long ago.
Right.
Man, I really want to hear him say something.
Right.
Like,
right.
Hey, Mr. Jones, maybe I'm really not ready, or maybe they don't like me. Something.
Right. Something. He hasn't said anything.
Again, to this day, you're talking about third-hand person says third-hand.
Right.
But when is he gonna say, you know what, I think they blacklisted me, or I don't really want to be a head coach?
Right. Nothing.
Something.
Nothing has been said. It's crazy. Oh, hold on for a second, buddy. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that happened because again, you can't even get a job as a offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is something that you've excelled at. That's crazy, and no one wants to give him a shot. That to me, that's insane. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't buy it. I'm sorry.
You don't buy it.
There's something more to this buffoonery.
Well, you know what? We just like you said, we talked about this before and whatnot, and we brought up, like I think he had some type of trouble with the law. But then again,
right.
So what? There's been others. Like there's been
Right.
owners in trouble with the law. There's been other coaches in trouble with the law. There's been players that's been in trouble with the law, and they get second chances,
Owners.
third and fourth, for that matter.
Yeah, owners.
Okay, owners, exactly.
Let's not forget that guy in where they at now? Indianapolis, the Colts. Remember?
Yeah.
The prescription drugs,
Yeah, I think it was Jim Irsay, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. So everybody else could get a second chance except for this guy. Maybe if he spoke up for himself instead of laying back in the cut, the fortune might change or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy that took over Washington, the Washington job was like, oh, we're not retaining him, which I found hilarious. You know, and I get that you bring in another OC, whatever the hot new OC, so to speak. Oh, look who's here. My man from sanitation. Let's get him in the mix. Sir Reggie, how you doing tonight, buddy? Thanks for joining us on Untitled.
It is high, sire.
Well, yes. Of course. Brother, let me ask you a question before did you officially retire yet?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. I was wrong then.
No.
I was wrong.
Not yet.
Okay.
Is that the days, Reg?
Oh, I'm working to the end of the year.
Okay. Oh, okay. My bad.
This year.
Yeah. I thought he already retired or whatnot.
I didn't go to the dark side yet.
Not yet. Soon. But soon you will be. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful feeling. Bro, we were just talking about this guy, Eric Bieniemy. You know, it's either Mark Jackson of the NFL. Like Don was saying, this guy, he doesn't talk. He hasn't said anything. I was about to say little, but he hasn't said anything on his status. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, man. To me, everybody else gets a second, third, fourth chances, going from the owners to management level to the players. They get second, third, fourth, fifth chances. Okay.
Let's look at it like this.
It's not a color thing. It's not a color thing either.
Not everybody could be a Josh McDaniels.
I just said it's not a color thing. Do you think it's a color thing? Don, do you think it's a color thing?
I don't wanna say that, but
right.
Again, who's actually gone to him? Let's start there. Did R. Jones and Reggie McCoy of the Houston Texans approach Eric Bieniemy and say, hey, that's the scary part about this whole thing. Reggie, come on. I was just telling it was only a minute ago we were saying, man, we really love to hear from this guy. You know, I can't get a job. You know, they don't like me. I'm black. I'm fat. I'm whatever.
Right.
Right.
Come on, Eric, say something.
It doesn't make sense. And just like I was telling Dom, for a guy that excelled at his job as an offensive coordinator, and I'm sure they had more than one opening around the league for OC, you mean to tell me this guy can't even warrant let alone get a job, but he can't even get interviewed? That's crazy. And I agree with Dom. Something is up. Something's definitely up. I wish we knew what it was, but something's going on.
I think the NFL is weird. You heard the story about the other guy that was supposedly the hot item, that Frable guy from Tennessee? Oh, some people say he's too big and he looks intimidating. Yeah.
Yes.
He's a football player. What the hell? What do you think he's going to... Oh, my God.
Didn't he play in the NFL?
He did play in the NFL.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken, he's a linebacker, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's going to be a big guy. What the... Come on. That's ridiculous.
We want you to drop 100 pounds and get back.
Bro, really?
He was a successful coach.
Exactly. That's another mystery. I don't get that either.
That's weird. The NFL is just... They're getting stranger than the NBA. They've always been strange.
Well, they've always been strange for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they've always been strange. But that's amazing, you know, about Vrabel and also
is he still with Washington?
Who?
Bieniemy.
I guess.
No, he's a free agent.
Oh, he is?
He's out. He's out.
Oh, they let him go?
Yeah, they let him go. They brought another offensive coordinator. He's out. Oh yeah, he's out.
Who's the head coach for the Washington now?
Who is it now? The guy, Dan Quinn. Yeah, Dan Quinn.
Remember
who was the defensive coordinator for Dallas. Dan Quinn is now
offensive coordinator with the Redskins.
Excuse me?
As the assistant coach.
Yeah. But he also held the OC as well.
Right, but what happened? They fired him from both.
I guess so. Because again, a guy that has been heralded as a guru offensively. I'm not lying. I don't think I'm lying. I think I'm telling the truth. He was a guru. He had plenty of props. They was mentioning him for head coaching opportunities in his prime heydays as an OC.
Yeah.
Right? And to go from that to nothing is ridiculous to me. Just like you said, Dom, the NFL is weird. It's very
shield. The shield.
It's very weird. I just make it make sense to me. I just don't get it. It's crazy to me.
That's the problem. Making sense to us.
So I think the title is he the Mark Jackson of the NFL? Are they blackballing this dude? Again, I tend to think it's not a color thing. I could be wrong though. I don't want to believe that.
Well, how many like-minded coaches are there? I mean, they're looking, talk and breathe like you and me. I'm just saying.
Right.
The difference between him and Mark Jackson is we at least know what happened with Mark Jackson.
Right.
What did happen with Mark Jackson?
Whether it's water under the bridge one day or we know what happened.
We know what happened. He took on the community. Yeah, that community, so to speak. Yeah.
Let's not use the letters, but yeah, but we know that. That's what I mean.
Right.
We know that, Red.
Right.
But this guy is it's like the X-Files, man.
I mean, I don't know. I got to put it out there. Is he he can't be a mutant. But at the same time, you have to kind of wonder, are you? Because you're not defending yourself. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not accusing. You're not doing anything. You're staying silent. Right. And you're just like, well, say something.
He just walks away.
Yeah, no words.
And there's been plenty of hires this offseason.
Right. Yeah, plenty.
Woo.
Okay. It's insane.
Wasn't Quinn the coach of the Falcons that gave up that lead?
He was the coach of the Falcons that gave up that lead, exactly. Yes. And also he of the vaunted Dallas Cowboy defense. He was the defensive coordinator. And before I add any more, our man David is here. Welcome to Untitled. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope all is well, my friend.
What's up, fellas? Can you hear me?
David.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You're good.
Let's go Mets.
Yeah. Right around the corner. Exactly.
We mentioned Dallas, and here comes Big D. Ain't that nothing?
Totally apropos. David, as you can see, we're talking about this offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
And making comparisons to, is he like the Mark Jackson of the NFL?
Yeah, I saw when you put that in.
Yeah.
So tell me, what do you mean? What I took from it was, is there a specific reason why he's not getting a head coaching job, and has he been thrown in that untouchable status like Jackson? Although he does get coordinator jobs, but he's just not seen as a head coach. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm talking about the fact that, and also the fact they're not even offering him any opportunities, not head coaching alone, but also as an offensive coordinator. He has been passed over a few times, if I'm not mistaken, for jobs.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, as long as we've been going back to In the Paint, the enemy's name, I've heard his name mentioned more on here than I have anywhere else.
Right.
And so, you do wonder what it is. I know there's some kind of backstory. I don't know much about him. to be honest with you, not being a huge NFL guy.
Right.
But it appears to be something somewhere that people deem him as not being a face of a franchise that they would want. So
It's interesting. To me, I just find it very interesting. Let me just say, welcome, Mr. Live. Thank you for tuning in with us and joining us. Appreciate that. That's our boy Dom's his friend. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Hope all is well, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, as you see, I don't know if you want to add any commentary to the whole Eric Bieniemy and his situation. With comparing him to like Mark Jackson, saying he's like the Mark Jackson of the NFL because he is not only not getting those head coaching opportunities, but also something that he excelled in as being an offensive coordinator. You can't even get those jobs now. It's crazy.
Right. Well, me and football, man. I've been boycotting a lot of football for a minute.
Okay.
But just because of something like that, if I glean the science right, and I remember Bieniemy from when I used to play. When I did watch.
Okay.
I'm assuming that he got an opportunity, but now he's blackballed. Is that the science of it?
It's you know what? It seems like it. To be honestly, it does seem like it. I'm not gonna lie to you because even when he went from Kansas City to Washington for that one season with Ron Rivera as the head coach, he had this kid Sam Howell playing pretty good. For like the first maybe 7, maybe 8 games.
Right.
He was doing quite well, actually. He was leading the league in passing yards at one point. So that has to show some type of success that he had with this quarterback who was a rookie, a young man, and he had a great influence on him,
Right.
So,
right.
And I understand that the tailspin after that, those 7 or 8 games, whatnot. I get it. It's still a young quarterback or whatnot. There's always hope. You understand? You can bring him back up, so to speak, and to not even get a chance again. You know what I'm saying? It kind of struck a chord in me, to be honest.
Yeah. No. Well. Again, the NFL for me, man, from the sideline to the front office is a very wicked situation, man.
Right.
Truthfully, I had to leave it alone, and I loved it. I'll be very honest. The football had got me out of some real dark times at one point. But,
okay.
And I fell in love with it so much that the inner workings got me sick.
Understood. Understood, brother.
So I left it alone right before Kaepernick, right? Right before Kaepernick. And again, I'll tell you, the straw that broke the camel back was when the workforce wouldn't unite to come to a common goal against things like this. You know, so I was like, listen, I know brothers work hard all their life to get in those positions, man, but something got to give, man. So I left the football alone for a minute, brother.
I get it. I understand because again, my thing was, and you guys probably remember this in the whole Kaepernick situation. I was like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I had no interest in watching the games, whatnot. Of course, I have a sporting app that used to give me the notifications and stuff like that because they were like, well, if you host a sports talk show during the football season, how well, I get notifications. But I didn't add to the ratings by laying my eyes on the games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So I was there with you on that. I get it. And again, it's so many things that's wrong with the league and whatnot, from situations like this, from the league not really caring to protect those veterans, those are retired, and giving them their full benefits or whatnot, not taking care of these players. It's a whole lot of stuff that they do wrong.
Which brings me to, I can't even rest on how I used to complain. Y'all remember, I was never really into football.
No, you wasn't.
Wrote me, but what was the leg I always stood on? Man,
the NBA. Yep.
Their union don't protect it. I can't
say
that. Because this ain't a union thing. This is a management, ownership, whatever.
Right.
So I can't even go to my old go-to play of the union. It's not the union. The union is shitty enough. Don't get it twisted. Let's not forget that part. To Live's point of how we got to this slippery slope, a lot of that is the union. Because, again, even when the NFL decided, y'all remember, because we was talking to each other then, when the NFL decided, we're not going to do this. They barely locked the chain, and they were running back to work.
Yeah. Right. Yes, indeed.
I mean, y'all, what I used to always say, do that shit in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, right. See if that flies. See if that flies. You know what I mean? See,
stay locked.
It's crazy, man. I'm just like amazed at this whole. I might go back.
Guys, I thank you guys for bringing me back a little bit so we'd have something to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. It's all good, brother.
I started. I was like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, as soon as the segment came on about the NFL, Dom was out of here. Exactly. Dom said, "The hell with this. I'm not dealing with this right now. I'll come back when y'all talk about the NBA or Major League Baseball, either one. You know,
crazy.
Hell yeah, he was like, the hell with that."
I want to say something. Brother brought up about Kaepernick and that subject. I had stopped watching after Kaepernick, and I felt connected to the cause at the time, and there was so much going on politically, socially, where it was in alignment with how I was feeling about a lot of other things.
Okay.
George Floyd, all of that.
Yes.
After maybe, I think I started watching back maybe 2 seasons ago. And the reason why it wasn't that I lost my commitment to the cause. I started to listen, the machine is working as the machine is going to work. And I decided that I enjoyed watching the games for what it was, removing the political context out of it. I'm still going to feel the way I'm going to feel, but I unlinked the two.
Yeah.
So I was able to still be steadfast on how I felt, but I listen. I had to understand too that the problems that Kaepernick was expressing didn't start off being about the NFL. It was about something much greater than the NFL.
Yeah. I definitely, brother.
So the NFL has always been what the NFL is. And I wasn't looking for the NFL to make changes in America.
Right.
And so that's how I was able to unlink the two.
Okay.
Still steadfast in my commitment to what I believe was right and wrong and what needs to be changed in this country. But I didn't put the onus on NFL or whether someone knelt or not. I appreciated the stance that Kaepernick took, but I was able to separate the two. And so I watched it for the same reason that I watched pre-Kaepernick. And that was because I just enjoyed watching football.
Right.
And so it was something on a Sunday that I could do. And sports sometimes it's conflicted because it's so much a part of us culturally and just the culture of America. But initially, people use that as an escape. And when during the 60s, you go back to Ali and Russell and all of the older Black players who were linked to the cause because it went hand in hand. I understand the connection, and there's always going to be that, but I was able to make the separation because I didn't have to give up my commitment to the cause by watching football again. So that's how I was able to do.
I feel you with that. Well said, brother. Well
You know,
said.
been strange, guys. How I adopted bringing up Sam Cooke. It was with y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, sir.
Hey, we gonna make change. Change. He actually started it. He said change is coming. I added song to it, but that's how change is coming became my go-to card.
Exactly.
Fishing the Goodell, remember?
Right. There you go.
To the fire that time, and he said, "Oh no, we're gonna."
Yeah.
I kept saying, "Yeah."
Yeah. Exactly. Sam Cooke. Change is gonna come.
How long ago was that, guys? That's why I told you. Y'all used to laugh when you used to say that there was times I'd go back and rewind the show, even when we were doing it on the phone. Remember? Y'all used to laugh at me. This guy has nothing to do all day to do it. Yeah, really? Okay. That's what I used to do, and that one was like one of the funniest shows because we all was like, this fucking, excuse me, this guy is just, he said it because his feet were to the fire.
Right.
But again,
yes,
guys,
sir.
rewind that show on the phone and tell us what's changed since then. Rolling over in his grave. I'm just saying.
I hear you. Well, like I said, since we're still in the lane of the NFL, let's talk about this other thing going on. There's some football game coming on this Sunday. Some dumbass game. The Super Bowl. The Kansas City Swifties versus the San Francisco 49ers. I gotta tell you, I hope this broad is not there. I've been long saying that I have a conspiracy theory. I bet you, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I don't know if she's going to be on tour out of the country. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
but this is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I can't verify it, but this is what I'm hearing.
Stand by your man.
Huh?
Yeah.
Happy to stand by your man.
Leave her alone.
But it wouldn't shock me if there was some type of, even if she's not there, but it wouldn't shock me if somehow she got involved in the halftime show.
Well, they're going to cut Usher's time. And wherever the heck Taylor Swift is,
I'm telling you,
like New Year's where they do a remote.
Right. There you go.
I just saw Usher on TV talking about this. So,
listen, Usher might be the last one to know about it.
Exactly.
I honestly, guys, because we don't know these people from Adam's house, Cat.
Right. No, we don't know.
No.
You don't strike me to be that kind of person. If you think Taylor Swift needs the attention, first of all, did y'all hear about how much those suites are going for?
I heard like over $1 million.
Yeah.
Come on now.
$2 million.
Love with that.
Yeah. That's insane.
You can afford that, but I'm just saying.
Listen, I pulled out after $999,000.
So where is she supposed to be doing this concert?
Remote. That's how.
No, she's touring where?
Concert, though.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Somewhere? Aren't they ahead? She'll already know who won the Super Bowl.
I have no idea where she's gonna be. I really don't care.
I really don't.
Taylor alone.
She'll already know who won.
I'm picking on Taylor. Leave her alone.
Okay, I'm not gonna mention her. I'll leave her alone for now.
Now you got me curious.
You're on tour, Dave. I know that.
So yeah, for sure. That much I do know. Where that is, I have no idea.
Dave's trying to get tickets.
He's trying to get tickets, exactly.
I think y'all should look that up.
I heard that's a hard
2024.
But hold on. Let's get back to this game and whatnot with the Chiefs against the 49ers, man.
Wait, what date is the
game? It's on the 11th.
The 11th.
Okay,
Yeah.
so on the 10th she's in Tokyo.
Okay.
Oh, she's ahead. She going to know who won.
Exactly. With the technology they got, they got the iPhone 20.
Yo, I'm just saying. It would not shock me, y'all. Okay.
She's doing a halftime show in Tokyo for
not a full one. Not a full one now. Not a full one. I'm saying a special guest appearance.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? To draw in millions of more viewers.
You're gonna be
So
right
you
there.
already
Steve.
know.
You're gonna be right in that seat come game time.
You already know what it is.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Go with Kansas City on this
Go
one.
with Kansas City.
As much as it pains me, because I'm not a. No, I gotta be honest. I've long been saying that San Fran is the best team in football, but I got a strange feeling. I hope I'm wrong. I got a strange feeling they're gonna back to back. As much as it kills me.
Well,
All right, everybody change your bets. It's going to be San Francisco.
Yeah, right.
yeah. Now we go with the first one that R said, and Pat Mahomes Sr. said, "I'll drink to that."
Oh man!
Again.
Oh,
Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets.
that yo, bro, Mr. Live. Let me tell you something about that guy, David. Man, he punches below the belts. Okay, at times. So you got
Okay. Yeah. That's how we do it.
He hits below the belt at times.
And it comes out of left field. You don't see it coming half the time.
Okay.
Hey, I was talking to Mr. Live earlier today, and I was talking about the show. Not to get off track real quick.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, we talk sports.
Right.
And if we have time, we have this unhinged
It's a little unhinged.
Now, I forgot to tell you.
I got one for you. Whoa, I got one for you tonight.
Sometimes it comes out of nowhere, right, Don?
I got one for you tonight, man. Oh man. Oh boy, it's a doozy too. I was like, wait, what? But we'll get to that. So back to this game, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
Glad you got your Wi-Fi fixed.
Actually, I don't understand how that happened because I have an Ethernet cable connected to my laptop. I was like, what the hell's going on? I still say it wasn't me.
You had the same
wasn't.
people that
Good.
Mac was using.
No, I did not have the same one back had.
Me and R did a test run last week.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And it was the same thing. And then we're on here at, like we always do, 5
For sure.
Yeah, because you and Reg were on, and I was in the waiting room. So
Right.
Nobody to bring me in. The conversations.
Oh man. So a quick generalization. Who do you have in this game Sunday?
Who do I have versus who do I want? I want San Francisco, but I think Kansas City.
Okay.
But I'd be thrilled to be wrong.
Any final scores? You want to take a stab at that?
A whole lot to a little less.
Why do I even bother? Mr. Live, you want to take a shot at the prediction?
I'm gonna go with my ancient favoritism of the Chiefs. I rock with the Chiefs.
Okay.
I have, like I said, man, y'all got me dying to know what the seasons of each of them was looking like, man. Like I'm so out of it, man. But I rock the Chiefs real crazy. So
right.
I'm
okay. Okay, brother. Okay, I hear you. I know Reggie's gonna go for the 49ers. I already know that.
I gotta change it now. You jinxed me.
How did I jinx you? What are you talking about?
Pick Kansas City.
You picked Kansas City.
So?
Listen, Purdy's going to be the ghost. Well, not that he's dead, but Joe Montana. I see Kittle scoring the winning touchdown.
Okay.
Crazy shit. That's what I see.
Okay. Dom?
Yeah.
I got Kansas City because I want to hear Patrick Mahomes say, I'm taking my family to Disney, and his father passes out.
Well,
I just can't bet against Mahomes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Just when it seems like this guy, he rises from the ashes too many times. And when I say that, it's like he won't even have there was a time this year where he was definitely not the best quarterback in the league.
And they couldn't catch the ball.
They couldn't catch the ball.
Right. They couldn't catch the ball. But there's times it's like, okay, it's unbelievable with them.
This is where that happens.
Well, we're gonna see.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm even gonna take a stab at a score. I think Kansas City wins. I'm gonna say 31. Even on that San Fran D, 31-27.
Okay. I
I
think
got
it's gonna be
Frisco
close.
27-24.
That sounds like an exciting game. Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't had a blowout in a while, guys.
Right. It's coming. It's coming. 31-27.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the NFL really only wants you to watch up until the halftime show.
They're lucky I hang that long, guys.
I know that's right.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's right.
Remember when the games used to come on in the afternoon?
Who?
The
Yeah.
games.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Play in sunlight.
But there's money. There's money.
Yeah.
There's money into it.
I
That's
kid.
what it comes down to.
I always say this, guys. I kid because I care. But remember, guys, the sucky is my son, God rest his soul, he was like live. He said, I ain't doing this NFL shit no more.
Right.
But then we was like, man, that's our one day to hang out. You know, we used to cook food and
right, exactly.
Funding thing with me.
Exactly.
Then he died, and I stopped watching it because I couldn't sit in the living room by myself and look over there. And so I stopped watching for a year, guys. My wife convinced me to watch the Super Bowl that year. And I was like, I can't do this shit, man. And then here comes with the football talk. I said, let me.
Yeah.
Out Red Zone. I'm paying $5 for this shit. Let me
exactly.
Red Zone, and here we are. But we're due for a blowout, guys.
Yeah, and I think it's coming.
Due for a blowout.
I think it's coming. I really do.
And,
I think it's gonna be
man. Yeah, I was gonna pick it. I was like at the beginning of the year, I was gonna pick it back up. But I'm a Giants Jets fan. Well, I'm a Jets Giants fan first.
Okay, gotcha. Respect that.
Right. And I was going to pick it up because, Aaron Rodgers, my brother was there. He's like, Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I looked in the closet and looked at my Curtis Martin jersey.
It's time to break it out. It's time to break it out.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I apologize for the Jets season.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, man. They said
I gotta let Mr. Live explain the jerseys to y'all.
Basketball jerseys, man. I guess I'll wait till the segment where we start talking about basketball.
Well, that's coming up next.
Yeah. I got a philosophy on fandom.
Okay.
That's correlated with memorabilia. So you know what I'm saying?
All right. I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Same here. Let's get into the Dom's favorite now. I made this topic up for a certain reason. People say, like I had posted this on our Facebook group. One guy, Jermaine, was saying, should he go? He just signed an extension to 2028. And I said, I get that, but I got to be honest, something bothers me with this guy. And I think the topper, what really kind of infuriated me was the whole handling of the ex-coach, Adrian Griffin. Okay, because he didn't see eye to eye with this guy. That bothered me. Plus the fact already, what bothers me is, you're a back-to-back MVP, which I think is BS. If you can't hit a free throw, that bothers the shit out of me. That bothers the shit. And you're playing reckless. You're not playing to your strengths. You know what I'm saying? And you're just being careless out there with the ball. Bro, listen to the damn coach. That's what he's there for. But for you to get this guy fired and then I forgot who wanted to take the heat for that by saying, oh, no, it wasn't him and it wasn't Dame. It was, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't buy that for a second. You know what I'm saying? So again, to me, he's being much more of a pain than he is an asset. So this is why I said, you know what? Should he stay or should he go? I'm in favor of him going. Go ahead. And I know he's a talent. I get it. Yeah, but go ahead.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Go ahead.
Are you really surprised by this? This is the NBA today. Remember.
You're right. You're right.
Kevin Durant and the Flat Earth.
Yeah.
They got what's his name fired? Atkins.
Right. Atkinson fired. Right.
Yeah. Kevin Durant been playing a game for this dude.
I've seen this movie before. You're right. We've seen this movie before. And my reaction has been the same. My reaction has been the same.
Yeah.
And then,
I think,
then you compound it by hiring Doc Rivers.
yeah, for sure. Of all the people to hire.
Yes.
Of all the people to hire.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the Milwaukee's mishandling covers up a lot of the personality flaws of Giannis.
Right.
And so Giannis tends to get a pass on a lot of things because he comes across sort of well-spoken and people like he has a charm about him that's almost like I'm not really trying to, but there's something that people look at as being like innocent. But I think he's a lot more devious.
Yeah.
And there are other guys in the NBA that are poster boys for bad boy of villains. And Giannis has been protected in that, and I think that he is he can be diabolical too. But a lot of people want to. I think this year it's interesting. 2024, a lot of people are saying it's a year of exposure. And so curtains are coming off, veils are coming off for people, and we're trying to see people for who they are. And if you go back to the exception of the year that they won, prior to that, there was a lot of hero ball. I used to always say them in the playoffs where they play outside of the system, and everybody was starting to just go for self on it. And Giannis, he is very talented, but a lot of that shine and luster is off for me. And the fact that now here we are, 2 coaches removed from the championship, and Giannis may be one of the common denominators in problems in Milwaukee.
Yes, sir.
But we could always point to the management and say, well, and then now it's Doc Rivers. So it's well, what do you expect? It's Doc Rivers, but
right.
Giannis might not be getting a pass much longer.
No.
And to your point, maybe Giannis is a little toxic.
I would definitely say. Well, when you have your brother who's a no talent bum.
Yeah.
Okay, a no talent bum, but you used your power, your position to give him a roster space when you could have had somebody else that might perhaps help you get another championship. But instead, you waste a spot on a bum because he's your brother.
I think the younger brother is more talented than this dude.
I heard that. Yeah, exactly. So Giannis was on the Knicks, and he didn't. I'm not gonna say he didn't play bad. He was bad, but he wasn't as bad as he is now.
Right.
He's horrible right now.
Right now, he's horrible. Right.
He's terrible. But I'm not really mad at the nepotism, right? I mean, because it's everybody do it, and all the leagues do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I would have got him a job in the Frank stand, not on the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There you go.
Like open up a Frank stand in the Coliseum, whatever stadium they got.
Right.
We own it. You know what I'm saying? We advertise it. We make commercials. We make funny ass commercials. Let's get all the money. I'm not gonna put you on the team, where I can have a shooter that get these cats from double.
Exactly. Thank you.
So, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
But, I don't think he's so much toxic as he's complacent with people building their structure around him. Right? So he loves being like the guy, right? But his complacency and talking, because again, they're losing because and like this, the roles are switched because of Drew Holiday.
Right.
You understand? And everything that came with that Budenholzer kind of defensive situation. If again, to your point, if he would have learned how to be a little bit more perimeter and less interior, right? And kind of Middleton would have been a little bit more healthier. We be talking about something different. But
I'm glad you said that, Miss Alive. I'm glad you said that.
yeah.
Because,
I mean, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
not to add to what you're saying, I think Coach Bud, I think he got the raw deal with myself because Middleton was hurt.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was.
if Middleton wasn't hurt, I still believe they might have won another championship. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
One more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, as much as I said, and I hate Middleton, I thought he's a bum, but he was the glue to that team.
For that season, he was. I would
For
agree
that
with
season,
that.
he was the glue, and then once he got hurt, I saw how important he was. So,
Right.
yes, I think it was more Middleton than anybody else that got coach fired.
But let's not forget something, guys. We again rewinding the tape. We were all together.
Mm-hmm.
Did Milwaukee win, or did Phoenix straight up choke? And what happened? What happened, guys? And we talked about it then. The Suns were up 2-0.
Yep.
Right.
All of a sudden, Monty Williams
Right.
this riff with DeAndre Ayton. And now you got a 7-footer who's versatile. Me and Live talk about him. Versatile, can shoot, can play defense, can block shots, and you got him riding the bench or playing 8 to 12 minutes. What happened to Monty Williams? He goes and gets a $60 million job on a 7-win team. So was it more of Milwaukee rising? And guess what, guys? If Giannis didn't score 50 points in that closeout game, you're right, Reggie. Middleton's the MVP. They don't win shit without him, but they don't win at all if Phoenix don't choke. They won the first 2 games, guys. Win another game.
Right. Right.
Win
Exactly.
another game.
Exactly.
And Monty Williams, what happened? They end up trading Ayton. Then they fire Monty Williams.
Right.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Yeah, exactly, Dom. You know what I mean?
That's a Chris Paul.
And another thing that bothers me about this team, and Giannis, again, you have Dame time on your team. Why are you trying to be the closer? That's Dame's job. Period. That's the end of the story. That's it. Why are you taking these shots? I don't care how
he has to play with a player of that caliber. So if you don't make sacrifices to your game to know that this is the dude,
right?
That's what's going to happen.
But Reg,
you don't have a coach to tell him that. Remember this.
I understand that, but Reg, come on now.
Yes.
In this day and age, man, you have tapes. Okay, you have YouTube. You know who this guy is. You know who this guy. It's not like he's a mystery. You know who this guy is.
Apparently, Mr. Grease doesn't.
You know what, too, though? Probably Dame is guilty of a lot of unconformity too. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coming into a new situation, and he ain't hitting that watch like he used to.
Right.
And maybe it's because of respect for Giannis and his team. But here it is, Chris Bosh, man. Do you remember when Chris Bosh was on Toronto?
Toronto, yes, sir.
He could have carried the whole team by himself if they would have built more around him.
Around him, right? Yes.
When he went to Heat and became a rebounder and a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why? Because there was a certain hierarchy and a certain way that they had to play. That should have when you knew you was getting Dame, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, and I believe Budenholzer would have did it. That's my guy. I like Budenholzer. I believe Budenholzer would have did it. They'd have got them 2 dudes together and been like, look, okay, it can't be you know what I'm saying, 7 foot running down the court, banging it all day, and don't give Dame a chance to shine the way he do, and he pull that defense into him. You understand? That's not happening because everybody know what Dame gonna do, right? And they keep that on the perimeter in that strong side, right? They still not gonna let you. They still gonna wall up every time you get the ball. So there's and because you want it more than Dame get it, right? There's no everybody know what's gonna happen,
right?
And they scoring like crazy. But now you get back on defense And here go where Dame show what kind of sieve he's always been. He don't play no D. You know what I'm saying? Right? So just the whole thing, again, you missing Drew Holiday right now, crazy. Right? And Boston is benefiting from that.
Yeah, well, listen, I agree with what you're saying, but I also think that there is a responsibility when you're going to bring a guy in, like Dame. There needs to be an understanding about what the roles are going to be.
Right.
And if they can't match those roles, then it's not a good fit. I don't care who it is. If you bring them in and it doesn't, just like an organization, there's a mission statement. And of course, the ultimate is winning a championship.
Yes,
but
sir.
to get to the championship, it's about personnel, and it's who's going to do what. If we all started a company, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and we lift each other with our strengths, and we and we pick up for each other's flaws. But I can't come into this and say, well, I want to be the host. Unless there's been a conversation where everybody in here, including the host, says, I want you to play more of a role, or Don to play more of a role in there. So when you come to a team, Dame brings all that Dame brings to it, understandable. But there needed to be a conversation where the team understands, the leaders of the team, and Giannis is the biggest one, understands this is our mission, this is why we're bringing Dame in here, and this is our expectations. And if Giannis feels that he can't live with that, then either if you want Dame, then you understand that Giannis can't be there under those circumstances, or you don't bring Dame in. There's all those other teams that Dame could have brought to. Why did you bring him there? Why did you bring him there if he's going to be someone who was playing outside of the role that you originally believed he would fill? But if leadership is playing off the fly, and we're just going to say, this is like a video game, I'm just going to throw everybody together, and then it works out. That's not the way. That's not a winning formula.
No, exactly. It's not.
But at the end of the day, guys, is it a like Live said, is this the ghost of Drew Holiday? You went from a team that was pretty well balanced. I'm not a Bucks fan. I'm happy they hired Doc Rivers, because remember, before they hired Doc Rivers, they was 3 games up on the Knicks for third seed. Now we're tied. All hail Doc Rivers.
Right.
But their plus minus, guys. Their plus minus is only 3, because they're scoring 123 points a night. Okay. That's what Dame's going to give you, but you're giving up 119 points a night.
Right.
So that plus minus, plus your road record, and now the flip flopping of coaches. This is like, to me, it's the ghost of Drew Holiday. You didn't understand, Pat. You wanted that. What did Live say? That Dame time, but you didn't know what came along with Dame time.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Whether it's Giannis or not, I have no love for Giannis. I think he's
me neither.
He became too much of a prima donna, guys. I remember that gritty. Now he's that, yippity yappity, and that, like Dave said earlier, Reggie, it's the NBA.
Yeah,
get it twisted. It's still the NBA. So, but no, I just think they really truly miss Drew Holiday, man. It's bad to say it, but I like Damian Lillard, but he brings you one dimension.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what you said, Dom, real quick, that plus minus, when that margin of error is so slim, you find yourself in games where a turnover here, a missed call there, or bad call there, and you find yourself on the losing end of that. So you created a situation where you don't have much wiggle room. So if you score a lot, but you're giving up a lot, then the referees come into play. Bonehead play here and there, and then you find yourself losing a lot of games that you should have won.
Right.
Yeah. And then you get Doc Rivers, who's supposed to bring in defense.
Yeah.
And,
please.
Again, you threw the coach under the bus.
Right.
And now you're 1-4.
Yeah. And now that's another thing you have to overcome is Doc's coaching.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How I feel about that guy, but hey.
Yeah, I know how you feel about it.
I said the Knicks are tied for the 3rd seed, and we're playing with bells and whistles, and we're playing with guys that come off the bench normally.
Right.
The final 2 minutes, and we're still hanging on.
We got 8 players tonight.
Yeah,
8 players, like a pickup game.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, like I said, I know it's going to be hard to trade him. I just think they should just try your best to get rid of this guy because he's becoming a diva. Yeah, he's the diva already, and I think he's becoming more and more toxic by the game. To be perfectly honest, so you know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I believe. So with that being said, let's still stay in the lane of the NBA. Let's go. Are they coming? They coming. Are the Los Angeles?
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Let pump your brakes.
I didn't even get started. Good. Yeah, good. What do you got to say?
Pump your brakes even before you get started. You get the 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth word in that sentence. What does it say?
Finally?
No.
You said the 5th word. 1, 2, 3. Clip. Oh, okay. Clippers.
There you have it.
Yeah, okay.
Stop right there. We just going to end it right there.
The 2 different words.
Listen, man, we can't just stop it, right?
Yeah, put it. Don't even pump the brakes. Put it in park.
Listen, right now, before action tonight, 34-16. They was previously winners of 25-5 in a 30-game span.
Yeah.
I mean, is that not that's not impressive?
Negative.
Listen, we've seen some good Clippers teams in the past.
Right.
And then the playoffs happen.
And then that's it.
No. Even better. What's the old phrase? What can go wrong will go wrong.
No. Yeah. Trust me, I hate everything California, but what did I keep? I kept telling y'all, man. The Los Angeles Clippers never made it to a conference final.
No.
We know
never
blew 2-3-1 leads as a whatever.
Right.
But what happened the year he left? Where did the Clippers go? You all remember? To the conference finals.
Okay, when he left. Okay.
They got. I ain't gonna say this because I don't like California, but I think they're coming out the West, guys.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I believe so too. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's gonna hurt them is health. They,
Oh man, who you got on that team?
All right. Well, if James Harden can stay out of In-N-Out Burger, they might have a chance.
Right. And Paul George.
No.
Right.
You know what's weird though? You brought up their record.
Their
record sounds very similar to another team's record that ain't getting no recognition.
Right.
They're the subject of the next phase of this show.
Right.
I just happen to think if it ain't Denver, it'll be the Clippers.
Okay. I could agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And again, like you were saying, the injury factor, of course, even Kawhi, Paul George, even to an extent James Harden. You know what I'm saying?
We know what James Harden's going to do.
And we all know James Harden's story in the postseason and the playoffs is.
You know what he's going to do.
Yeah, we know his disappearing acts in the playoffs. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying?
And Kawhi is what is that? What was his injury? A quad injury, right? Come on, bro. I can't get behind that. I'm sorry. I can't.
Okay. So you don't think things are different this season with this team?
Hell no.
James Harden is going to go out with indigestion.
I will say this though, guys. They got a decent bench too.
Right. Let's stay there.
Yeah,
I'm not wholeheartly rooting for them because again, I am anti-California to the full.
Wow.
But
I lived in LA for 2 years.
Okay.
Not me. I've been to San Francisco a couple of times.
Right.
Pause. No homo.
Yeah, we got to do that. We went through a whole segment talking about San Francisco 49ers.
No.
No, but they have a pretty good depth chart. They really do.
All right.
You got Westbrook, you got Norman Powell out there, you got Mason Plumlee out there as a backup center. So they got a few pieces. Let
me ask our host this: Who wins an NBA championship first, the Clippers or the Nets?
Oh man, why are you gonna bring that up, man?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Why you gonna bring that up, man? See, I thought I'd get the whole podcast without.
No.
You can't say no other team. Like what's that's blasphemy right there. You can't. But you hear all the fucked up doubt in my voice. Like I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
You can't make me jump in the volcano, man.
You know what I mean? Exactly. What the hell was that about, man?
Did he say Nets or Jets?
He said Nets. Okay.
I thought he said Jets. My fault.
Yeah. No.
This guy, man.
Yeah.
See, that's a David Sanford original. Once again. Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. See, let me tell you, Mr. Live, let me tell you, man. I am a Brooklyn Nets fan. Okay. I used to rock with the Knicks. I had enough. I went crosstown. Yes, I'm a trader. I went crosstown because I deserve in my life, at my age, I need a championship from a basketball team.
You're not the only one, brother. Like yo, remember that year, Lynn, like right before the Lynn Sanity poison pill,
right?
In the Rock.
Right.
I boycott. Because Dolan was talking about signing him to a bigger deal in the Rock.
Right.
I was getting ready to make a sign and go in front of Madison Square Garden and be like, motherfucker, well, excuse me. If you sign this dude to this contract, I ain't leaving. I'm out of here. I went downtown and was ready to buy me a Nets t-shirt.
I mean, brother.
It's Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm
saying? Okay.
Perfect. And Dolan is ready to throw away everything by conforming to Lynn, instead of I'm building this team around Melo.
Right, exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's been years, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though I'm not a fan right now, but I am proud of them. I will say that. Right. I like. And let me finish this. Right. Like I said, at first, I was like, the clock is ticking on these guys. I'm talking about Leon Rose and Worldwide West. Right. I was like, the clock is ticking, but they put together a plan. I like last year's move with Josh Hart, and they ran off 8-9 straight wins or whatnot. Yeah. I like that trade for them. That worked. I like the trade they did for OG. They rambled off 6-7 games, whatnot. I like that too. Mm-hmm. There's a plan in place. As long as they stick to that plan and don't let this idiot Dolan get involved or whatnot, it's good for them. It's all good for them because they got a solid plan in place.
I tried to tell you that years ago, R. It wasn't.
Well, we wasn't seeing it though. Was it
Dolan or the idiots he hired?
Yes, I agree.
Split hairs.
Agreed.
The one thing I like about these guys, they didn't care about your feelings.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Liked all these kids.
Right.
You know, in war, there's going to be sacrifices.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We sacrificed that to get where we're at. Now it's time to go take the motherfucking hill.
Right.
Yes. End of story.
Yes.
You love these kids, but me and Live had this comment. Tell me a team that ran the gauntlet playing kids. Nobody. Nobody's doing this. But Leon Rose lured your ass to sleep. He was like, yeah, everybody wants that big, shiny new toy. I'm going to go get me a few little nice toys.
Yeah.
They might not be Benzes, but we'll give them an MDX.
Exactly.
We'll give them an Accord, whatever.
You said Benzes or Ben Simmons?
But
see, there he goes again. There you go.
Slowly but
See,
surely, guys.
I'm about to cut his mic in a minute.
If you're a Knicks fan, slowly but surely, you saw these pieces coming together, and you was like, all right, maybe, kind of. And then I look at, man, was all these kids holding back Deuce McBride? We got quickly out there shooting 50-footers, but you watch Deuce McBride now, and he'll pull up from three with a lift.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's Jerry West, but
no.
But here's the funny thing. While all of these kids were clinging to my name and my draft pick, who was the only one that got the extension? They only gave RJ that extension because they knew it would be an easily movable contract. We saw this coming. Me and Lod talk about this every week.
Right.
We saw this coming. Deuce McBride gets an extension. Now all the kids are gone. There's one kid standing. Deuce McBride. Go figure. Go figure.
Yep.
And we're
figure,
crying,
like you just said.
And we're crying we need a backup point guard. You got one on the bench.
Right. Exactly.
He's a dog. Every team needs some dogs on their team.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He's gonna play defense. He's a Tibbs. He's a Tibbs kind of guy. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna get in somebody's face.
Right.
And you know what? Again, guys, I always say to me in this life, we just had this conversation. Sometimes you make a mistake. We all know, everybody on this line knows that any draft in NBA history, RJ Barrett is not a third pick.
No.
Hell no. Draft in NBA history, he's not a 3 pick. Obi Toppin is not a lottery pick.
No.
So what happened? We cut our losses.
Yeah.
And here we are, guys.
Yeah. I gotta give him credit. I'm
not gonna go crazy and say we're gonna win a chip.
No.
But I say I'm telling y'all.
Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the ride.
Not just that, but if you're a Knicks fan, and you've been a Knicks fan, and you couldn't see where we were going and how this train was picking up speed, and if you at the end of the day could say, "Oh man, after all of this, did we get better?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 4.5 years ago, guys, we were still the butt of all jokes in the NBA.
Yes, you were.
Right.
4 years later.
Yes, they were.
Right.
4 years later, here we are. That's all I can say. Here we are.
I hear that. Exactly. I hear that. You know what I'm saying? But again, and let me talk about Brunson for a hot minute. This guy has been on a roll. There's no question about it. He's a competitor. I like his grit. I like his play. I like the fact that he can handle playing in New York as well. That's always a bonus. You know what I'm saying? He's not scared of the spotlight. He'll take it on. I like that. And this is a guy, when they signed him to that contract, I was like, this guy? I said, I don't know. But Dom, you were saying that they do need a point guard, and that's what they got. Sometimes he gets a little aggressive with the shots, though.
Right.
But
we're not having this conversation. And who knows how much more we could have built if we never drafted Obi Toppin and we drafted Halliburton.
Right.
How much further along would we be right now? I'm not taking nothing away from Jalen Brunson.
Right.
Nothing. I mean, it's like splitting hairs. But we're talking 3 years ago, almost 4 years now. Halliburton, and then the moves we made and still making. Come on, guys. It worked out great. It did. Trust me.
Yeah.
Even though Brunson is undersized, he's another one. Got that dog in him. But I always think, you go back 4 years, guys, when we started this.
Right.
If we had that point guard and we started putting these pieces together, matter of fact, look how much Halliburton has improved since draft night.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kid's a beast.
Also, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Watch college football,
you got
who he was, except the Knicks. And again, it was great to see they packed their tent. They said, we got to start over. We got to find a point guard in.
Yeah.
Did we get lucky? Was it nepotism? we hire his dad, and then he comes to whatever.
Right.
I
You
think
even know more about. Damn, the Knicks are coming. No, fellas, we ain't coming. We're here.
Right.
Here.
Yeah.
Tibbs got to learn to cut their minutes, though.
No.
I agree with Reg.
No, stop. That's the
What do you mean?
beast. That's the beast that's driving this wagon.
Yeah,
I said you got to learn to cut his minutes, man. You got to cut the minutes.
5 minutes.
I say I don't believe in minute more than I believe in trust management. Right? That the trust is you gotta trust that McBride could work out. That we lose a couple of possessions. Let him stay out there and work that situation out. We might have to lose a game or two, or a lead. Not even so much a game or two as much as a lead or two.
Okay.
To understand where he needs to be as a point manager. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it took quick 3 years to get to where he went. He was at this point. You see how he's doing. He's reverting back to his those days where he couldn't manage a point, right? Because it's more responsibility out there in Toronto than it is here. Deuce is going through that same situation, but we only have because now that all of the trades is done and everything, you know what I'm saying? Deuce is going to be the one bringing that ball up when Brunson is off the bench.
Right.
The coach has to trust him to not lose that lead. You know what I'm saying? And Leon Rose is so where now you got Burt and you got Bogdanovich to help him.
I like that.
Yeah, he didn't have this help before. Now he got some help.
Right. And I like that move. By the way, I was like, wow, that's a pretty good.
And now we can't say because come on, guys, I always say this: we're not the smartest guys in the world. Everybody complained about he runs an 8-9 man rotation. 95% of the teams run 8-9 man rotation. But in the Knicks case, come on, guys, when you got past that number 8, you were like,
yeah,
all right, who the hell is number 9? I called Dave out the bleachers, but now we have those extra pieces. And again, one of those pieces knows Tibbs, knows his system. He been here, done that. And he's you know what I didn't know, guys, and I brought it up to live earlier when I was coming. I didn't know Bogdanovich was averaging 22 points a night.
Damn.
Because he was playing with Detroit. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care if he was playing for the Saudi Arabia Bully. He's averaging 22.
Wow.
He's still playing in the NBA, guys. And his shooting percentage is the same.
Yeah.
And what's his name? He's no slouch either. He could put the ball in the hole. Alec Burke.
Oh yeah.
He could put the ball in the hole.
Yo, Alec Burke is I don't know why we didn't like keep him. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a very it's a little ass backwards that we had to get rid of Grimes to get him back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the face. You got to deal with what's on your tape.
Right.
You know what I'm
exactly.
Burke is going to bring you ball handling. He's going to bring you shooting. He's going to bring you solid defense. He's going to bring you height. And just like Don just said, he already knows the system. And Tip already trusts him. So all of that trust factor, shit that I was talking about before, that's built into him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you got to do the same thing with Bogdanovich. Right. And Bogdanovich is coming in right on time for OG, you know what I'm saying? And his little 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? It's like Bogdanovich is gonna start. He's gonna stand in the corner, just like OG did, and he's gonna shoot that 42% from the field. That's gonna last us, that's gonna hold us down for 3 weeks. By that time, Robinson is gonna be back.
Let me say
in a limited capacity, but he'll be back with basketball activity. Man, listen, Eastern Conference Finals, baby. Fuck all that.
Let me leave y'all with this message. Somebody sent me a message after the trade. Listen to this. Burks, McBride, Hart, Bogdanovich, Mitchell. That's a playing team. And they're our bench. And they're our bench. That's a playing roster in the conference. Think about that.
Yeah.
I am thinking about it. I'm like,
And watch this. 3 of them shoot over 40% from behind the line.
Yeah. That's a better team than the Magic got. It's probably a better team than the Warriors.
And it's a better bench than damn near everybody in the league.
Wow.
Better bench than damn near everybody in the league. Right? And nobody said nothing about Randall coming back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Randall coming back. Dogs. Come on, B.
Yeah, they do have some dogs.
Yeah.
Somebody said they better have some extra hot tea and lemon next to Mike Breen for more
Bang.
Exactly. Wow.
You think about when that dude messaged me that, I was like, I had to stop. And I read the names, and you know me and numbers are. I read the standings, and I look at the teams fighting for the play, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah. They're probably better than, okay, no, come on. Then I looked at the West. I said, that 5's probably better than the Warriors. They can't get out the whole way. They're what? Under 500.
Yeah.
This shit's getting a little spooky. That's when I came up with that. We ain't coming no more, guys. We're here.
Yeah.
Right.
We're standing right outside your door waiting for you to open that damn thing.
Well, I like what Live was saying. We definitely got some dogs there.
This is true. I even have to admit that.
And speaking of dogs, the Nets got a German Shepherd.
Okay, here we go. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's his name. The hell with Spencer Dinwiddie, by the way.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate that dude. I swear to if he one of them dudes, man, he talked too fucking much.
Exactly.
Like, wow. And again, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's a cusp bad player. He's like on the cusp.
Yeah,
not
I would agree.
Like that good. You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
agree. I would agree. He's annoying. So I will take Dennis Schrader over him 10 times out of 10.
I would.
Dennis Smith over him.
Dennis Smith over him. Dennis the Menace over here.
Exactly.
Over him. Yeah. No. Dennis Smith was playing.
Yeah, he was playing. For sure.
And then Lonnie Walker. Like Lonnie Walker is a keeper.
Yeah. I love Lonnie Walker.
I got to apologize, R. Ever since I texted you in the group and said, man, who are these Nets? And where did the other Nets go? They ain't won a game since I said that.
Oh, man, exactly.
That's another thing. Live, if you like, before we go, you want to have some fun, we add you to our group text.
Oh, man.
I started it out as a morning.
Yeah.
The clowns don't stop, though, Live. You can have to put your They don't stop, man.
Nah.
Just don't play the messages in your car when you.
Yeah, don't play them in your car. I had to stop doing that. I muted these clowns.
Yeah. Those guys are crazy on that thing. You know?
Exactly.
My wife was sitting there live saying, "What? First,
are you all right?"
First, she said, "Do any of these guys have a job?" I'm like,
It's bad, man. But it's a lot of fun.
We're gonna add you.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, add them.
I would never play it in the car with my wife.
Same here.
In fact, I made up a title for this show on YouTube just so she couldn't find us.
Oh man, damn! What the freak? So, was there really a lot of activity today, trade wise? I mean, it was some. I mean, some I was a bit underwhelmed with. To be honestly, I was like, trying to find out what the big ones are.
I don't know if there was anything that jumped out. Like
I mean,
Yeah.
I know DeJounte Murray is still there.
Right.
Yeah.
See, everybody's scared that they got these aprons, man, and I'm not really well versed with these things in this cap situation, man. But teams are very leery of killing themselves. They do not. The flexibility is of utmost importance for like most teams out there. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So.
Okay. Dom, your boy is on the line. His mic is live. Sir Bishop.
Hey.
Late as hell. What's going on, brother?
All right.
What up, fellas? What up? What up?
Now, all right.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Microphone check. 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Gotcha.
Are you on a boat somewhere?
No, I'm actually on my way. I'm actually on my way back from dropping some of the kids off that I coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got.
All right.
I coach on in this church league.
Oh God.
Wait.
Bishop,
Wait.
hello.
Yeah.
You go to church?
No, I said I coach in the church league.
Oh.
That brother said no real quick.
He would know.
Okay, I had to get that straightened out. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What? Oh. What?
Dude, I'm on a call, please. Please. What do you think? Stop asking me stupid questions. Hello?
What a coach that is.
Yeah, that's what his players.
I think Milwaukee needs Bishop to coach him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I like Doc.
So do I.
Y'all are out of control.
I'm riding with Doc.
Dom, I didn't. Before I wasn't on your side when you said the stuff that you said about Doc. But now I'm on your side about that now.
Oh, what brought this change on?
Yeah.
Just the deceit.
Yeah,
The deceit. I didn't like that. I didn't like that sneaky move. I
right.
didn't like that.
Right.
Bishop, did you hear the story that he was actually in conversations with the Bucks?
Yes.
Before they fired that coach.
Right.
Yes. He
Wow.
was actually supposed to be consulting, and it was like, so what you did was you probably reached out
Yes.
to them. You probably reached out to them, and
Right.
supposedly he critiquing. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like all of these first year coaches, they at least give them an opportunity to cut their teeth. It's not like they were struggling.
Right.
They were just losing the game. They were just losing the games that Giannis was playing wild out basketball.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's like, they gave the dude in Boston, they gave, if you really lost patience with Budenholzer, like for 2 seasons straight, he was being out-coached and in-game adjustments were horrible.
Horrible.
And it's like, so you don't even give this dude a full season before you fire him with the second best record in the NBA.
Right. Not to mention that part.
Yeah, with the second best record.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you didn't like him, you know what I'm saying? If I was management, you got to deal with him at least for this season. You got to do it.
Right.
And that's off of GP. That's what should have happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even if like just with you're still top of the league. You're still dominating in these games. You understand?
30 and 13. If I ain't mistaken, they were 30 and 13. Right there.
30 and 13. That's right.
Yeah.
It's like the games that they lost, it was because Giannis, instead of him using, like, why did you bring Dame here? Why did you bring Dame here?
Right.
If you're still going to get the ball
about that.
and wild out.
And
wild out. Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't understand. Exactly. You were like, oh, well, we're waiting for Middleton to get healthy. Middleton is healthy, and you're still playing the same way. You're still playing the same way. The fourth quarter, you getting the ball and coming down to shooting the 3. Why would you be shooting the 3-point?
Right.
But
that's another.
On that note, did you hear Doc Rivers' excuse for that?
What did he say?
It was even more bizarre. That one game Bishop was talking about. Well, we thought maybe that if he came down, he was going to get fouled, and if he hit at least one, we're going to intentionally miss the second one. And since he's the shooter, I'm listening to this shit saying, you got two of the purest shooters on your team. And this is the best you could come up with. That's when it hit me. The Knicks are going to lap them for the third seed because of this moron. I'm with you all the way. I got your back, brother.
That's why all of that turmoil is. You know what I'm saying? Indecisiveness. You just don't like you and karma. Karma.
Exactly. Thank you. Yep.
Did I mention, guys, on that play? Do you know who inbounded the ball to Giannis? Lillard.
I was about to say, Dame.
He was the inbound player. He was inbounding the ball to this point.
Supposed to have been the right way around.
What? Go ahead, Doc. I love you, Doc Rivers. You are everything I always wanted to be. And so.
Pure Nick. You still got that Nick jersey on up under there.
Taking one for the home team.
Oh, God. Wow. Telling you, man. Yep. It's crazy. That doesn't make any damn sense. But again, I'm glad the Knicks did what they had to do as far as their moves and whatnot. Props to Leon
I think
Rose.
the Mavericks did good too.
I heard.
Getting that kid from Charlotte.
Yeah, PJ, right? Yeah.
He's a pretty solid player.
The Knicks had him on their scoreboard too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. They was checking it out.
He's
PJ Washington, right?
He's inclined. Isn't he the one that got the stripper pregnant or the
isn't
he that dude?
No. That's
Wasn't he that Brittany Renner?
Michael Bridges.
Yeah, I don't think it was Washington. Bishop.
I hope
one of them dudes on Charlotte got.
It was PJ Washington. It was him.
It was PJ Washington.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay. That's bad business. Yeah,
right. Exactly.
Good luck, Mavericks. Another stripper party out there. I don't get this raw dog shit. I really like the NBA raw. I just don't get it.
Well, they figured they got the money so that they could do that. That's what they feel.
OBB.
Sean Kemp had 40 children and 40.
Oh my God! What?
I mean, Sean Kemp had a chick in every state, B. That's how you do it. Like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Like you got 40-year-old women, 40, 50-year-old women pregnant.
Yo,
like you just starting your life.
He's gonna be broke.
If not already. Are we at the unhinged portion?
Yeah, I think we're going into Sean Kemp was the first one to suggest they go to Oklahoma City.
Jeez.
I need a new.
Wait a minute, hold on. We forgetting who started it all. Will Chamberlain, but anyway.
Yeah, but Wilt didn't have a lot of kids.
Nah.
Don't forget, Wilt didn't have a lot of kids.
And that's why I'm bugging out with this raw dog shit.
Yeah.
Zion just impregnating porn bitches. Like what the?
Wow.
Yeah. Like, what? Like I don't even understand. Like I can't walk up in the city and raw dog something.
Right.
And like that's crazy.
We definitely hit the unhinged portion.
Here we go.
Oh, you think so?
And here's the weird
thing.
Before I was going to give
it doesn't take much.
Y'all know how many children Wilt Chamberlain had?
How many? Really?
Really? Zero. I had to look it up. I remember he didn't have no kids. And I'm like, man, this guy was like the ultimate. But I remember he had no children. Wow.
Got himself sick.
I'm not saying it's easy.
Right.
I'm not saying it's easy. But what I'm saying is there's a financial fucking carrot that you also have to be responsible for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like two, you know what I'm saying? That plus disease plus, you know what I'm saying? Your life should equal kind of a little restraint, and I know these chicks is bad women. I know they beautiful, and I'm sure that Brittany Renner chick, she probably put the 40-year-old grasp on it. She probably had the clamp on it.
Wait, is that her? Not Brittany Griner.
Oh Lord.
Brittany Renner.
Okay. One of them. She put the holy
That's
Holy
hold on,
fuck
he's
on that
really
book.
unhinged now.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, one of them. It was one of them. Like,
Welcome to Unhinged.
Exactly.
Thank you for inviting us, Mr. Live.
Let me get this one off my chest.
Hold on to your seat.
Yeah, hold on, because now this is in regard. Okay, did you? I don't know if you guys saw this, but there was some relationship coach that a female that had said, "Watch out for men who require peace in their relationships," as that being a red flag.
Peace,
like what?
I saw it on Facebook. I didn't get a chance.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
that's crazy.
So give me the context of that.
Wait a minute. What did she say, Art?
That for men to require peace in their relationship is a red flag.
That's dumb.
Peace, like tranquility, not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Might be on it.
I
don't know.
Look,
You think that's a red flag?
I don't think so.
For
like,
what?
what dude don't want peace? Like, yo, shut the fuck
Exactly.
up. Like, I mean, you want them yapping all day? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna say this as a man, as a brother. When I leave my house, you understand? I am immediately at war with the outside forces.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately. In your travel, at work,
Yep.
in general public, with their prejudices and whatnot. You understand? Until you walk through the door of your household, you should have nothing but peace.
Man.
Period.
Man.
Period.
Happy to see your wife.
Yes.
Happy she got something on the table for you.
Yes.
Happy that you can put your guard down.
For sure.
Right.
What's there's exactly.
Wait a minute.
I wouldn't be able to let that go right now.
The two of y'all talking all this shit ain't matter.
Wait, what'd you say? Wait a minute. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I don't want to be on guard with her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm like you ready to, like I come from outside. You know what I'm saying? Ninja?
Exactly.
Tom said that both of y'all have as many wives as Chamberlain had children.
Wow.
Kind of sort of what I said.
I had a feeling he said something to that extent, and I was like, wait, what? Like, yo, bro.
I always say, guys, I commend y'all for what y'all do, man. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't battle all those outside forces because I did that, in a bunch of different ways. But
Right.
I always say this to you guys, man. I commend y'all so much, man. Y'all almost make me want to get back into the workforce.
Nah, don't do that.
Just to witness some of this shit.
Don't do it, brother. Don't do it.
Listen.
Stay retired, my brother. Stay retired.
My battle begins.
My battle begins. Reggie's sending us pictures. Reggie's at the end of his workday. I'm like, damn, it's like 11 o'clock. Still out already.
Right.
Ours getting the Uber to work.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Don't
backing kids upside their head.
Those days have ended.
Thinking what y'all are doing.
You know what I'm saying?
It gives us purpose. Yeah.
I'm sitting home listening to y'all. I'm like,
nah. When
man,
you
they got it made.
good morning text, I'm on the railroad on my way to work.
Those days have ended, brother. Tell you that right now.
I know.
My battle begins at 5:15 on Atlantic Avenue, bro.
Oh,
right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't have many goals no more.
Right.
My goal is to see y'all retire.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So that maybe one day we could sit down, I don't drink, so we could have a cup of coffee. Live is the first one. I'm gonna.
Right.
Me and him's gonna hook up.
Okay, gotcha.
You clowns that I've been dealing with for the last 6 7
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen, brother. It's
And I'm
gotta happen.
pro fellas, so y'all need to hurry the hell up. I ain't got a lot of time left. Y'all need to hurry up.
Sorry, I don't just stop it.
Listen. 2025.
Got 100 more.
Yeah.
2025. We hanging out.
There
Trust
you
me.
go. There you go.
Oh, yeah, Reggie's first. No,
Reggie's first.
Well, I retired before all of y'all.
Yeah.
Look out,
Dave.
Look.
I got maybe 3-4 more years. I mean,
How many
Yeah.
years, Dave?
maybe
About 3-4.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you,
God
Art?
bless you, Dave.
I
God
think
bless
about five roughly.
Yeah.
Bishop,
Yeah.
the youngest out of all of us, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Bishop and I the same age.
We the
Yeah.
same age. We the
I'll,
same
Okay.
age.
I'll be 59 this year. I was
Right.
going to have a big birthday.
Yeah. The 6-0 is right around the corner. That's
When's
it.
your birthday, Art?
May 3rd.
Big
May
six.
May
Right
3rd.
in my ass, Art.
Huh?
Finally caught me.
The 6-0 right around the corner. That's it.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you, though, what was getting back to this woman with the red?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
What was she saying? Why did she say that's a red flag?
You know what? Trying to remember the whole thing. Hold on.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook, but I didn't get a chance to read
Right.
it.
Red flag for what though?
It doesn't even matter. She's probably single.
Yeah, giving marital advice.
Yeah.
Like Art Live.
Like our lives, they were giving marriage to
Yeah.
the
She
wife.
just said that for somebody
I
to
think
click
the
on
fact
her shit.
that if you want peace,
Clickbait.
it's kind of like being weak. You understand? And you know what I'm saying on that type of angle or whatnot. You understand
So
what I'm
better to
saying?
have drama.
Right.
Is that what
Exactly.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you said.
Probably a man hater.
All right.
That's
Weird.
the reason why these chicks out here is on it the way they do. It's like they equate drama with some type of love and benevolence. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's like the same way where you'll have a female that likes to get hit. You understand what I'm saying? If the man doesn't
If you
physically
don't hit
abuse
me,
her,
you don't love me.
exactly.
Right.
How many cases have we heard
Right.
about that? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Most of them in the NFL.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, you stupid. You stupid.
But it's amazing. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I mean, I guess you know what? Sometimes there's people out there, and this lady's probably one of them, that are truly reaching for content. They're reaching in their content.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really are. You know, because I'm like, yo, come on, really? You
That I wouldn't even acknowledge that myself.
everybody now is because of this Club Shay or whatever.
Oh God.
Everybody now is trying to say something controversial
Mm-hmm.
or trying to, be that plug that everybody's listening to.
Right.
It's like it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like, so you mean to tell me if I want peace in my relationship, that somehow something is wrong with me? Yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Take that over there. You should ask her how single she is.
Yeah.
How long she been single?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
How long she been single?
Yeah. Don't wear out those batteries. Okay.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Don't wear out those batteries.
In her marriage vows, they probably leave out the for better part.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's just go to the for worse part.
I mean, it's enough, man. No, of course not. It's enough. I'm tired, and like Bishop just said about that whole. First of all, that club shape, whatever that nonsense is.
Club Shay.
Whatever.
What's up with that name?
Yeah, because to me that's
you know what I'm saying?
that's a little suspect.
That's what people starting to say. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you can put 2 and 5 together, man, and it's a little something funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's hold up. We got to do it Dave, pause.
Pause.
This is the same guy that said he had LeBron blank.
Yeah, that's very cringeworthy.
I'm just saying, he was on that show with Skip Bayless.
Oh,
Blanky,
Yes,
and I'm like,
yeah.
where's Cameron when you need him?
Yeah.
Where's Dave?
And then they had like a picture of him like courtside at a game, and they said that was
weird, man.
stylist with him. It was some dude that looks like he just got through taking him shopping or something.
That was wicked.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was wicked.
I'm just saying, live. I mean, I don't know the guy, but it's kind of strange. I mean, I can't remember the last time I even had a.
You know what kind of strange about it? It's flat out strange.
Blankets like that.
Yeah, not
Right.
I better said it's just kind of strange.
Wait a minute. Who was the guy that said? I saw some meme or whatnot. I don't know how true it is. About what's that guy, that quarterback, David Carr, talking about talking about Taylor Swift, and if she had seen George Kittle.
Yeah.
Why are you worried about this guy's looks? I gotta throw it out there. What's going on with you?
Yeah, because first of all, you had to identify the guy that you wanted to put in that comment.
Right, exactly.
You know, he went through the whole roster and said,
Yeah,
him. That's him.
I'll take Dave for 100, Alex.
Exactly.
This is coming from a guy, if I'm not mistaken, he got like 25 kids.
Wait.
David Carr got about 25 kids,
man. Dumb. Wait. Yo, Dave, do that again. He said, yo. He went through the whole team and said,
I'll pick him.
I got Dave for 100, Alex. That was weird. But then again, he got a lot of kids, man.
David Carr?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I ain't know that either.
Keep talking. I think it's up to 7.
And see, these guys are full. Like I remember, what's that guy's name? Antonio Cromartie, the cornerback.
Oh yeah, Cromartie had like he had a
he had a basketball team. He had a basketball team. Okay, he had a basketball team. They don't. What kills me, and there's so many examples of this, but yet these guys still fall for the same nonsense, the same trap. They don't realize that down the road, your child care payments aren't going down.
Right.
They're gonna stay the same.
And they're gonna.
I thought he was married.
When he was on the Jets, he was complaining about that.
Exactly.
He was paying for child support.
Yeah, child support. Exactly. Again, there's been so many examples of this previously. Why would you go down that same road? You see the trouble the man had previously before you, but you want to go down the same route, bro? You're stupid as hell.
Guys, we started off with the NFL, and if we're going to end with the NFL, we got to be honest. For all the major sports,
right?
No shade, no shade. They just don't seem to be the smartest, the brightest apples. No.
Got that right. You got that right.
I'm sorry. What's the weirdest thing about it is they're the only entity that will spend all their money, have 6,000 children, and don't have guaranteed contracts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is true.
Right. Yeah. Come on now.
I'm not saying if you play for the Yankees because you're going to make $36 million a year, you should go out and have 55 kids. No,
right.
Your financial structure is not such in the NFL.
Right. Exactly.
You need to be saving your money. Again, I hate to say it, we had this conversation about 2 weeks ago about Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
What's he going to make? Is he
going
to make?
Yeah. Exactly.
How much is he going to come up short?
Right.
And he's playing for what? This is maybe his 5th, 6th year, and he basically got one foot on the banana peel and the other one out the door.
That's right.
But then also these women, it's like these guys. Let's say they have 5-year career. and
Yeah.
they don't have a whole lot of money. So now these women are attaching themselves to these guys.
For sure.
They're not going to get a lot of money. And then it's like the episode of Martin when Martin won the lottery and thought he won all that money and found out all these other people had the same ticket.
Yeah.
Right.
Alice.
Yeah.
And like I was telling you guys,
I'm going to say this. Y'all can laugh all you want. All hail Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
If this works out, homeboy done hit pay dirt.
for sure.
Yeah.
He hit pay dirt.
One of the few
And he
cases.
had a pretty good career.
Right. Right.
You know, he's in that Jay-Z Beyonce shit now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Laugh all you want, but if they
That is
actually,
true.
again, fall in love, whatever, get married, have peace.
Yeah. Have peace. Yeah.
He did okay, fellas.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man,
I'm not mad
I
at
don't
him.
know what her net worth is, but it's more than his.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
She'll be in that $2 million suite come Sunday.
You're,
I mean, you are.
Nah, you got that right, brother.
That's
Got that right.
That's
You know? Oh man. Gentlemen, I'm gonna shut this down because I have to work in the morning. Hey man, listen, bro. It's Thursday. I gotta work on Fridays, man.
So do I.
Who we missing right now? Just Ronan?
I think just Ronan.
Oh,
But I
Yeah, Ronan.
okay. Hey man,
what are you talking about?
yeah. He been here, but he just didn't say nothing until now. But
Okay, so-
hey, I want to definitely thank Michael Live for joining us today. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, brother, you'll be a constant, you know what I'm saying, member of this broadcast.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
the invite, brother, I'm with it. Yeah,
Okay,
let's
brother, you got it, of course, man. And of course, guys, Dave, Dom, Bishop, Ronan, Reg, love you guys. I'm not leaving anybody out, of course, hopefully not. Dawood, thank you for checking us out, brother Dawood. That's my man. Peace, peace, King. And everybody else that checked us out, we appreciate that. Come back next week. We will be here at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
We'll have some other sports topics, some other life topics as well. And that's it. So with that being said,
brother,
peace.
Don't forget, guys, before you go, when we get the next text, delete the other thread because this is going to be the one with live.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Got everybody on here, so
Cool.
I'm gonna send it out right now.
All right, Dom.
Right.
All right, fellas.
Peace, gentlemen.